All right, welcome in Scorpio and Scorpio placements. I hope you all are doing fantastic. This is going to be a Scorpio tarot reading. Look at the area of your chart where you may have Scorpio, the house that it's in. That could be the area of your life that this reading resonates for. Hence the and company in the name. Okay. Scorpio and Scorpio placements. Scorpio, there are some decks that sometimes I get to choose, but there's some decks that I really feel drawn to for you. I don't think I've used this one yet with you guys. It's a newer deck, but I feel very connected to it. We're going to dive in here and see what's going on for you guys, okay? Show me for Scorpio placements. Scorpio placements. Okay, so we have key people, core of the problem, pass. Let me get a few more out here. Show me for Scorpio. Thank you. Miracle. Dreams come true. Get what you want. This feels like you're unlocking something. Something you're doing, something you're saying, something you're initiating here. It's unlocking something. Rose. Okay, that feels like a side note there. Mystery. Okay, I'm hearing the name Mary. What do we need to know for Scorpio? Okay, give me a second. They're telling me to stop for a second and focus on what's here. Okay. There's some sort of energy. Okay, you're stepping in. It feels like you're taking action, but it could be, for some of you, the action could be you saying something. Okay. Some of you don't really know how that is going to play out, or what kind of outcome is going to come of this. It could be that it's a tough love situation for some of you. There could be something here that was short-lived. It may be long and drawn out, but maybe the interaction with it is let as an example, like, you meet somebody, you know them for a long time, but you have, like, these bursts of interaction. For some of you, I'm getting this. Mm. I'm hearing something specific. Strong desire equal hate. Now, I don't promote hate in any way, shape, or form. Um, that actually separates you from your connection with the divine. Okay, if you feel like you're struggling, if there's any sort of hate there, hate. I can't say that I've ever hated anybody or anything really. But it's causes separation. So, um, it can impede your spiritual evolution. So I don't know. Maybe that's something that somebody has said to you, or because I'm seeing it in quotation marks. So it's probably something that's been said, or something that's been said to you. Okay, let's see. There's something here that's a hard pill to swallow. I'm getting. They keep giving me information. Something that's a hard pill to swallow. I don't know that that's for you. Maybe it is for you. It could be that, like, it's something that you have to accept here. That could be it, or someone else has to accept, or everybody in the situation has to accept. This obviously, there's another person here, the fact that I'm pulling this energy through. But I feel like the key in this situation, whatever is transpiring here, this is unlocking something important. It's unlocking an energy for you. I'm hearing, and for someone else too. Okay, so whoever else is involved here. All right, so show me. Mm, mm, mm. Show me for Scorpio. Temperance. Sagittarian energy. There's some sort of I don't know if there's something about the Scorpio Sag time period, like when they connect. So the 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, that kind of time frame that feels like there's something around this time frame that may be transpiring, or you could be seeing some sort of result from whatever you're doing here. All right. Let's get more. Show me more to this, please. Scorpio. The sun. Mm-mm-mm. Seven of Wands. There's a splitting of a timeline I'm getting. There's someone involved in this doesn't want something to go this way. I'm hearing forcing the issue. All right, Eight of Swords. There might be resistance to saying, doing, whatever the key is here, okay? The key is it's an action, or it's the saying could be an action, could be the action here. I don't know. There's something about that, the key. Okay, show me more about the sun energy. Do we want to look at temperance first? Yes, we do. All right, show me temperance, please. Show me temperance. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. You're being guided here, Scorpio, to maintain your sovereignty or to reclaim your sovereignty here. This is that's the guidance that you're getting. It could be to go your separate ways here. You have a very high perspective on something here. And I love that the butterfly is here. This isn't a Scorpio card, but that is a transformation energy. Six of Wands. Yes. You're trusting the guidance that you're getting here. You feel good. You are not questioning what you're sensing, what you need to do. You're not questioning this. There's judgment. That's Scorpio. I just love this deck. By the way, if you want to know, it's the When Women Had Wings deck. I connected with it when I saw it, and I'm like, and ever since I've had it, it's just been so powerful. It called to me, Casey, come get me. I'm curious. I'll wait to look at the Six of Wands. But I feel like that what the guidance that you're receiving is accurate. I feel like that this transition that you're going to be making here, maintaining your sovereignty, okay? For some of you, that means separating from something, that because you're getting this guidance, you listening to it, you're going to land in a good place. You're trusting it. You may not be able to see what's ahead. In fact, I see the Six of Wands here looking to the past. So you don't really know what that is, but you know that it's going to be good, or you know that it's going to be okay. Show me the sun. Leo energy. You have confidence in this. Ace of Pentacles. You certainly do. Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. Oh boy. How do you know that something is on the other side of this that's right for you? Because you're Scorpio, that's why. In parentheses. No, let's see. You can feel this. There's the Star and there's the Hangman. I see your willingness to wait on it. I see your willingness to wait, but I don't think you're going to have to wait. I see your willingness, your willingness to make sure that you're looking at everything properly. Your willingness, even if you do have to wait for the process, like you're trusting the process in something. Mm, mm, mm. You know, the universe has your back here. You know, God's got your back. And you do have this awareness, okay? I feel like the sun is the awareness, the consciousness here. You do have the awareness that this, I want to say this feels easy for you. um, yeah, see, remember when I said the action might be saying something? Because you saying something initiates what you're internally feeling this, and so the verbalizing of this sends the frequency out, and this is what changes the outer reality. All right. Let's look at the 7 of wands. So there's the awareness, the opportunity to address this in the right way, in a way that feels good to you. I will say that if this is like your I doubt it's your first experience because this takes an extreme level of growth here. I keep getting something about a solar flare, but I am also getting that the solar flare is because of something. It's meant for evil, but it has a good it's good for humanity. I don't know. Just a side note, okay? I don't know. I kind of know, but if you're if you're part of the more private community, I talk about this stuff there. Okay, show me this. I want to see the 7 of wands. There's something about level of awareness, level of consciousness here. All right, 7 of swords. Wow, the 8 of cups. Some of you may feel like you can't like ghost this. You can't just leave it to figure it out. This is something that you have to verbalize. Um Now you may have resistance around doing that. I think you know how it's gonna be taken with the 7 of swords. I feel like you know how it's gonna be, like, received. Yeah, the 5 of swords. It's important, Scorpio, that you handle this the right way, which means that you have to address it. I'm hearing front and center. You have to address it. You have to look it in the eye. You have to say the thing. There's the 3 of cups. Yeah, for this to be done properly, for this to go in the way in which it's meant to, it requires your presence, it requires you showing up for it. You can't this isn't I know, we wanna crawl in our Scorpio den where it's comfy, it's moist, it's cozy. Um, but this is not how this can be this the key is that you come to this very present with this, that your front and center is how it's coming through, even though it may feel like your voice may shake. I don't think it's gonna shake. I feel like you've got the universe backing you here. I feel like you can feel that support. For some of you, I do feel ancestral presence. Some of you, this may be dealing with ancestral traumas or, generational stuff. I feel like you'd rather just avoid it, but there's this knowing that you can't. This must be you can't just drop it and and walk away. There's gonna be a lot of questions as to why is this thing here? Why did this get dropped here? Why is Scorpio all the way over there? You see what I'm saying? You have to address this because that's where the catalyst energy can happen. Okay, the change agent. This is the change agent, you initiating this. I do see your stress around it. I do see your resistance to, is there another way? Asking if there's another way to do this. There's not. I'm hearing the doing is in the saying. For some of you, you might be looking at it like, well, this person's not going to understand it anyway. This thing isn't going to accept it anyway. Why should I even waste my breath? just because this person or this situation, it's a person, okay, it's a person, is going to ruminate on this, is going to stew in this, and that is going to be where the change happens, okay, externally to you. You're initiating the change for yourself. It's you stating an intention. Some of you may fear the feeling that this brings over you, okay? Because Scorpio feels very deeply. Sometimes we try to avoid feeling things. And so because we sit there, right? We can handle it, but it can be disruptive to our lives if we stay there too long. And so for some of you, Scorpio placements, okay, you may be trying to avoid the energy that this is going to put you in. I actually feel like you're actually going to feel some kind of liberation or freedom or relief from this. Um, Again, that's I think that comes from this support that I'm seeing behind you. Okay, this energy that I'm sensing all around you. You're very supported right now. You would feel like you have presence around you. Okay, let's look at the Eight of Swords. King of Swords. What did I say? Whatever the other side of this is, what you say is going to ring true. It's going to be understood. There's going to be confirmation, I'm hearing. Okay. Again, that feels like confirmation coming from the universe for to the other side of this. Like, that's interesting. Show me more. Ten of Pentacles. I'm seeing that a lot. Someone's going to understand what you are trying to accomplish and that you're very serious about that. They aren't going to like it. Ten of Wands. I see the Nine of Wands underneath the deck. And the Magician. They're not going to like it. They will eventually understand it. Let me see about this Magician. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I picked this up in Aquarius's reading too. There's the Chariot. And then you're off to the races here. Okay. You got to say it to initiate your release from this is what I'm getting. Chariot, Devil. Yeah, this may be around like 10th house matters for you, goals. It feels like your goals. Wow. High Priestess. Wow. Some of you are going to be stepping into your spiritual work. For some of you, I'm getting there could be potential that you are somebody could like have a hard time thinking outside the box. They could have a hard time with your belief system. Some of you could be stepping into your goals that deal with you maybe stepping into some kind of healing modality or spiritual work. Okay. Some of you stepping into your light work, your life's purpose for some. I feel like this person can't understand the level at which you're at, but they will because they're going to see it. I feel like they're going to witness it and they're going to watch. Okay. Um, I'm hearing heavy impact. Heavy impact. I feel like the other side of this isn't really going to know what to do. They will have a hard time. They're going to understand it, but they're going to have a hard time accepting it. They don't have a choice but to accept it. I feel like you've already accepted. It's just about you initiating your action, which again is coming through some kind of communication here. I'm curious about this mystery energy. So again, I don't think you really know what the outcome's going to be. I think you can sense it. I think you can sense something about it, that it's important that you do this. Let me see about this mystery energy, please. It's probably meant to be a surprise. We get the moon or the high priestess or anything like that. I'm going to just leave it alone. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. It's impacting your career again. 10th house. Some of you might be doing something a little unconventional here, something that brings you joy. 9 of Cups. Wow. Talk about fulfillment. Your work's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment here. Tell me more about that 9 of Cups. Oh yeah. 6 of Pentacles. I'm seeing a shift in your money flow. I saw that. Listen, you're going to what I know. We're a fixed sign. It's hard for us to like think outside the box. But Aquarius is a fixed sign and they're thinking outside the box. No competition. Okay, listen. Pluto, your ruling planet, is in the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius readings are going to resonate for you, especially wherever this changes, wherever you're stepping into this unconventional kind of energy or this weird, like people are going to think you're weird, or it could be you kind of stepping into like like you're in the limelight somehow. Those readings are going to resonate for you, and you got to look at where it is in your chart. Okay. Your money's shifting. Your money's going to shift. That's the key. I just heard unlocking the vault. There's more than one key to unlock a vault. I used to be a bank teller. Do you know how like different people have different codes, two different people have different keys. If you're like the branch manager, right? And usually the branch manager will have the key or two, there'll be two separate keys, two separate locks. And then I don't know if they're different now. They might be dang thumbprints at this point, but when back in the day, and then like the head teller would have like a code, right? And then you have to turn the key for like it's a whole process to get into the vault. And I feel like you've been doing some kind of work and you're coming to a level of mastery here. It's funny because I almost see mystery as mastery. And so I feel like whatever your needs are, they're going to be supplied. I see a flow, a free flow of abundance coming into your life. I see that you're going to be very busy here with this. You're going to be very busy, but it's joyful. It's something that you're enjoying and it brings you fulfillment. Anything else we want to know about this? That's this Ace of Pentacles that I'm seeing. The King of Wands. You're stepping into some kind of leadership. This could also be somebody who's observing you. Show me more about this King of Wands. I've been seeing this King of Wands show up so much. Yeah, that's what I thought. 2 of Cups. Somebody that wants to partner with you, work with you. Somebody that wants to romantically be involved with you or at least explore that. Queen of Cups. It's emotional relationship type thing. Okay? So you're going to be in an energy that's inviting the right partner for you romantically. You may be currently dealing with somebody, especially if this is around your career. You may be currently dealing with someone that may find jealousy around what you're doing. They may feel jealous around what they're seeing you doing. This may be the reason why you have decided to break away from whatever this is, say that it's not working for you, that it's not going to work for you because like you have to be very clear about why you're doing this. And again, I feel like initially it's not going to be understood, but over time, someone thinking about this is going to understand it. I feel like the right person, the person that wants to support you, the person that loves seeing you work on your passion, the person that finds value in what you're doing, this person is the one that's right for you. And again, it could just be a partnership, but with the Queen of Cups here, it feels like there's some emotion behind it. It may not come off that way initially. It could be this person just saying, "Hey, I really want to work with you. I like what you're doing." There's something like this that's coming through. And I think it's probably going to happen fairly quickly. But again, your willingness to wait, you're surrendered to the timing of something. You're not worried about how long something's going to take to come to you. You just know that right now in the moment, you're making the decision and you feel the universe is guiding you to, and you're trusting that. You got to have faith. All right, my loves, I'm going to leave it here. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I'm sending you a lot of love. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.